Okay, this is happening now. They're sticking signs in front of Rashmi's. Okay, here he goes.
Do you want them doing that over there, bud? They can do whatever they want, sir.
You know what? We have video and pictures.
It's against what?
Election protocol.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You want to cite the code on that? I'm an election judge.
I can't.
Oh, you're an election judge doing
Yeah, on
this?
election day. Yes, I am.
What's
your
Wow.
What's your name, Mr. Judge? What's your name, bud? Who wants to know? I do. I'm a citizen. What you gonna do about it? I thought you said... I'm not an election judge today. You're not an election judge today. You're not an election judge. Don't get in my face. Don't get in my face. You're the one who approached me. I asked you what your name was. You said you were an election judge. I'm asking you what your election judge name is. You. Oh, okay.
It's Mr. Election Judge.
Oh.
Oh, well, this is Dr. Littlejohn to you. Well, you know, Dr. What? What do you mean, Dr. What? You got a problem with what we're doing here? You're sitting here calling us out for violating all I asked you was your name. You said you're an election judge. No, you see what happened. Here's what happened. You claim to be an expert in the law, and then you claim to be a judge. You claim to be a judge. You said, I'm an election judge. Nobody, no, I'm not twisting around. I'm telling you exactly what you said. You're an election judge. I tell you what, a judge is supposed to be.
Okay, hey sir.
Yeah.
If you're going to, you're going to spit all over the place.
No, he's
spit
not.
over
He's
the
standing
place.
there talking to you.
I'm telling you, you said you were an election judge.
Right. And I
asked you what your name was as an election judge. I don't see one other sign like that around.
You're going to let me talk, or you just
Okay,
going to
go
run
ahead.
your mouth all the time?
Go ahead.
Right?
I don't see not one other sign over here like
yours. This
yours.
was legal. Who cares?
But why are you doing it to provoke us? This is so...
I'm not provoking anybody.
Oh my
You guys covered up our signs
No,
right
we
here.
have.
Look.
Do you know what? We
It's
have
right
photo
there.
and video proof of last week.
And you got them over
These
there.
yellow signs
You got them
weren't
over
here.
there.
These yellow signs
we've got
weren't here.
proof for y'all's too.
Isn't there signs
Oh, no,
everywhere?
that's- you're
Bob
telling
Milders
stories
was
now.
here before Rashmi put her tent
No,
here.
that's not true.
Oh, yes, it is true.
Because we
saw
took
it.
film and video.
We saw it. Okay.
See, the thing is, from my point of view, you shouldn't.
I don't really care what your point of view is.
Obviously.
Well, that's obvious.
That's sad
You've already
to speak to a voter
kinda
like
lost
that.
your. Excuse me.
I said that's sad to speak to a voter like that.
All I'm saying
No,
is,
if
I
he's
walked
gonna
up
get in
here.
my face, I'm not going to
No,
back
I
off.
asked you
approached him
one
first,
question.
sir.
You were the one that claimed that you knew election law, and
And
that
I
was
said I
against the
couldn't
code.
cite the code.
You
When I
said you
it
were an
to you, I
election
could not
judge
cite the code.
and will not give your name. That's the thing.
Right, and I don't have to. So have a good day. Go in and vote.
Okay.
Good. Right.
Yeah, I will.
We just had some of these folks right here.
We're having a sign problem.
We decided
Somebody's covering up our vote no signs.
that's against election code. And so went out to the So this lady said, well, she really doesn't know.
Wait, now when you say this lady, you're pointing to a lady who's holding a Gupta sign, who's got her video camera pointed right at us. Oh, hey, Doc. How are you? You know what? There's Dr. Littlejohn. Good to see you, man.
How you doing,
Recognize you.
Yes, sir.
There's my master's thesis advisor, Dr. Jeff Littlejohn from Sam Houston State University. Great to see you. Cool. All right. Well, you know what? He did that to me for about 3 years.
Little John's the cranky one.
Yeah. Anyway, so this kind lady right here who is standing here videotaping.
Oh, there's Emily
holding
Hopple.
a Gupta sign, and she's the person who kind of got in your face.
No, she didn't really get my face. She just told me that.
We were in the tent, minding our own business.
Yeah.
We were standing right here.
Yeah, sure. They interrupt. They don't know what civil discourse is.
Right. So we double stacked the signs. I had an issue with it. All right. She claimed that it was against election code.
Okay.
Protocol, I think you said, right, man? Yeah. And so you know, basically, I took, disagreement with her and told her that that's not against the code.
Right.
We can do that. It's
Okay.
not a problem.
Yeah.
And I said I do know election law, that I am an election judge on election day.
So let me ask
And
you
this
something.
guy gets in front of my face, asking my name, and
I
I'm
mean,
like,
that guy you're talking about, Dr. Littlejohn?
Yeah, the guy.
Wow.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Okay.
trying to intimidate.
But he's a nice guy. He really is.
But
He's a good guy.
He was
I
the
was just
voter.
saying,
wasn't very
He was
nice
coming to
a little
vote.
while ago.
He was the one intimidating him. We
I
have it
just,
on film.
I just asked you if
Okay.
you
Show,
would
show
want.
the film.
I just
Oh,
asked you if
we
you would
will.
want
We're going to
somebody
submit
to
it.
do that, and also I asked you if you'd want somebody to do that to your candidate, and you said you were an election judge, and I asked you your name, which you would not tell me, and
You asked me if that was legal, and I said yes, perfectly legal.
that's not what
Then
happened.
you asked me my
You're
name.
distorting. I asked
Are
you
you
your
an
name.
election judge?
Isn't this
Are you
fun,
an
everybody?
election
Yeah, I
You're
am,
supposed to
man.
be impartial, and you're going around here.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
well anyway,
Very not
so
impartial.
excuse me for interrupting the argument, everybody. Hey, y'all. Okay, so I want to ask you a question. Since you are an election judge, you're the on election day, you are the elected treasurer of the Montgomery County Republican Party, vetting committee chairman, you're a precinct chairman. I mean,
Liberals hate
liberals hate you. Wow. Okay, I got to get that.
Oh.
All right. And so I've got a question. If you've got a sign that is illegal, can we take it down?
Well, it depends. I don't touch them. I let
No, but I do.
higher authority.
I touch
do
them.
it. Yeah,
I
I
do
don't.
touch them.
I don't. If they park their sign in front of mine, typically, yeah, I'm going to remove it. If I know that I had it down there first,
Okay.
and I had pictures of it, yeah, I'm going to remove their sign.
Okay.
Yeah, I may put it behind ours.
Well,
if
you know
there's
what?
no room.
You've kind of inspired me, and so I think that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
So you can see what's going on, right?
Go ahead and stop it. Okay. Oh, look, there she is. The secretive thief herself.
This is good.
Oh boy. Fun at the polls.
Okay, so what we're going to do, Jeff, is we're going to walk to the front.
We're, we're gonna resume in a moment. This is Jeff. Pray for Jeff.
Say when. Okay, I'll stand. Ready? All right. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Okay, so here we are, and let's take a look at the sign of the Children's Hope Pack. Oh, maybe you can't see it. And the reason you can't see it is I actually put that sign out there yesterday at about 4 o'clock. And now, look what's directly in front of it. A sign that was illegally placed. And so here's how you deal with illegally placed signs. Watch this. That's a very careful procedure. So watch carefully. Watch this. Okay.
What
Walk around and see what else
is she
is going on.
doing?
Why don't you stop the video right there?
I can't stop. I have too many watchers. Oh boy.
Hello.
There's Miss Emily Hopple.
Okay, so now this is an interesting because yesterday, around the same time, 4 o'clock, I put a children's hope pack. Guess what? It's gone! It's a miracle! So what we know is this sign right here is illegally placed. So we're going to discourse to be more civil. And why are they saying that? Well, right now they're not real happy with the President of the United States. He's actually getting some stuff done. And you know, he's not real civil about it. That's actually the reason that I wake up every day and I'm thankful that Donald Trump is the President of the United States. But here's what we've got. So yesterday, this sign was standing in front right next to the curb. And now all of a sudden, it's not in front of the curb anymore. Somehow, miraculously, it walked about 6 inches by itself backwards, and a sign of this person right here was illegally placed directly in front of it. Now my question is, how do you have discourse at all if what you're doing is you're covering up what other people are saying? And so this sign right here is illegal. All right, let's go to the next one. Are we still on video? Good. Isn't this a miracle right here? Look, Ms. Gupta actually did her sign the right way. She put it next to the Children's Hope sign instead of in front of it. I would guess someone else probably did that for her. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Why don't you stop the video?
Oh, Gupta's on the phone.
Ma'am, is this something you can help us with? Can you help us with anything? This gentleman is...
Alright, so now this is a little bit different situation than what we have. First of all, when I came here on Sunday before early voting began, we actually started with 3 Children's Hope Pack signs in. Somehow we're now only down to 1. So 2 of them have miraculously disappeared. And I would guess, of course, that it's Gupta, the person whose name is the secretive thief in India, who made our signs disappear. But that's only a guess. I'm not accusing anyone. I wouldn't even mention Gupta's name. But here's what we do have. There's someone else running for office, Walter Cook. And my guess is that Walter spent a fair amount of money on this sign. And so when he puts this sign up, he'd like for people to be able to see it. But instead of being able to see it, we've got this sign right here that Gupta put directly in front of Walter's sign so that no one can see his sign. So let's bring all of these signs into legal compliance. Here we go. Wow. I feel like the law is protecting me already. Let's stop right there.
I know I shouldn't laugh. It only encourages its bad behavior.
Yeah, I'll do it for you.
Let's see, is there any other misplaced signs of Miss Gupta's? Uh-oh. Hi, Bob.
Hi there. Okay, I will. I'll stay right here.
How can you be associated with a person like this?
You're the sign messer-upper.
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay, now this is an interesting one right here, okay? When I put the signs up, I actually put 3 of those yellow Children's Hope Pack signs right around here. I put one here, and somehow, miraculously, it's still here. I put one right here, right at the curb. It seems like it walked over there by itself so that no one can see it. And then there was a third one that I put right in this area, right over here. And it's just disappeared into thin air. Now that's kind of cool. Somehow, these signs are defying the laws of physics. But what we do know is this sign is illegal. And it's illegal for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's illegal because it's partially blocking the sign of a really good lady by the name of Ann Snyder, who's running for the Woodlands Township Board of Directors. But number 2, it's illegal because it was placed illegally because this sign shouldn't be here. It was a Children's Hope Pack sign. And And for that reason, I'm going to bring this sign into legal compliance. Wow, I feel better already. Don't you? All right.
He's throwing the
Let's see,
signs
what am I
on
talking
the
about
floor.
next? Oh, yeah. Okay. Jeff, come over here. Okay, so here's what's cool. If you read the back of her shirt, it says Washington is rooted in family, in community, in local business. Now notice, none of that talks about what the law is in this country. Now, what's interesting about Rashmi is yesterday, when I first came out here, Rashmi had an interesting comment. And her comment was that she said, you know, Mr. Yalik, aren't you trying to run for judge? How can you be a judge when you're acting as badly as you're acting? And of course my response to her was, I don't even know what you're talking about. I haven't filed a notice of treasurer. I'm not running for anything. Haven't declared that I'm running for anything. Apparently there's some rumor about little old me being a judge, which is about the silliest thing I've ever heard of. I mean, look at me. I'm bald, fat, ugly. I don't even remember what the word is. I know I'm weak and infirm, and I'm so stupid, weak and infirm. But the point is that what's interesting about Ms. Gupta's comment is that it illustrates one of the fundamental problems of our society when it comes to government. And what that problem is that someone gets elected to office, okay? And the first thing, John, can you come over here for a minute? I just need your body for a minute. Come on over.
John Wirtz is innocent.
Yeah, I need your body. So what happens is we're going to pretend John Wirtz just took the oath of office and he's just become an elected official. And then what happens then is that someone goes up to him, they put their arm around him and they say, John, welcome to the body of elected officials. You're now one of us. Thank you, John. I appreciate the use of your body. And so basically what
You're just an extra.
Is that
You're just an extra.
people are
Yeah.
told you've got to conform. Oh, look, here comes the sheriff. They're told you've got to conform.
Oh, boy.
Why don't you get a shot of the sheriff? There we go.
Shot the sheriff.
Okay. So, all right, now come on over here, Jeff. Come on over here, Jeff. Hello. Okay, so basically what we know is that people are told that you absolutely have to conform. And so what Rashmi did to me was she told me, you know what, Eric Yalik, I don't like the way you're behaving. I don't agree with what you're saying, and so I expect you to conform to what I'm saying. So, that's what we have. And that's why we have a society where we elect people who are genuinely sincere, who want to do right. And then as soon as they come into office, the first thing that they do is they start to change. And they conform to all of those other elected officials. And you know what? That's what we need to stand up against as a society. We need to fight for our Constitution. We need to fight for our rights. That's why we started this country. That's why we broke off from England. And so we're going to continue to fight for our rights. Let's stop the video right there.
Oh, don't or do? Oh, yeah. Would you like to make a plug? You want to make a plug?
But if you want, I'll tell you. I certainly do support Ann Schneider for Township Position 6.
Oh, yay, you want his support. That's awesome.
You have a lot of viewers.
I know.
Oh, we're doing
really?
Facebook Live, yeah.
Oh, you're actually doing it on Facebook?
Yeah.
Live?
Would you like to say anything?
Would I like to say anything?
Yeah.
I don't really have much to say.
For those of well, there's some people that joined us late.
Yeah.
So
Howdy.
Eric was trying to bring some common sense back to sign placement down here at South County. Gupta took it upon herself to rearrange the signs.
Okay, let's do the last section.
We didn't appreciate it.
Actually, I'll go right here. We'll try and get the sheriff's office vehicle. Okay, welcome back to the video, everybody. What I want to last talk to you about is the Conroe Independent School District bond election. Now, there are actually two propositions on the ballot. They total $677.3 million. Proposition A basically is just sort of a cornucopia of profits for engineers, lawyers, contractors. Basically, we're going to build the most expensive elementary school in the history of Conroe ISD, and the reason we're building it in a totally empty neighborhood is so that a Las Vegas gambling magnate and his family can make a whole bunch of money in selling real estate. Now, and by the way, one of my favorite things about that portion of the bond is they've got an airsoft gun range in it. They've got wooden dance floors with 4,550 mirrors each. Not 4,500 mirrors each. Don't forget that last 50 mirrors you've got to have for every single dance floor. Now, they're spending $104,000 per dance floor on those floors. We also have, of course, curtains for elementary school stages, which of course is an essential aspect of any well-rounded education. And we have all sorts of other junk that's in that bond, like $20 million for contingency, whatever that means. Now, in Proposition B, which I haven't even started talking about yet, we've got $2.8 million for AstroTurf. Now, why a school would need AstroTurf, I don't understand. AstroTurf is dangerous, it causes injuries, it's expensive to maintain. And what's amazing even about that portion of the bond is that actually $2.164 million of it is going to pay for the AstroTurf, while the rest of it is so-called contingency. So in other words, we're going to spend $600,000 on AstroTurf contingency, whatever the heck that means. Now, here's the problem with the Conroe ISD bond. Number one, the amount of money that's involved in it is crazy. Conroe ISD is flat out lying to all of us, saying that there's no anticipated tax rate increase. But what they haven't told you is that they've actually already increased the tax rate by 4 cents per $100 valuation. And so we already have had an 18.9% tax rate increase before we've even got to vote on this bond. And that 4-cent tax rate increase, if you look at secret documents that CISD was reluctant to turn over, but finally they gave to a lady with the Texas Patriots PAC, what we see is that tax rate increase is entirely from the bond itself that the voters haven't even approved yet. Now, along with that tax rate increase, what we see is an increase of 63% in total taxes. And the reason that's higher than just the tax rate portion of the increase is that CISD is going to have to push appraisal rate increases as well so that they can collect more and more taxes. We're going to suffer the largest tax increase in the history of Montgomery County at the hands of this $677 million bond payment. But the reason that it's relevant to me talking about signs and making sure that we bring all these signs in the South County Community Center into compliance is because the real problem with signs is that what they really do is they cut off civil discourse. Now see, I'm getting to talk right now, but if you shut me up, then there's no discourse left, and whether I'm civil or not, there certainly is no civil discourse if you can't talk at all. So the point is that when someone like Rashmi Gupta, the furtive thief, goes around and she covers up someone else's sign intentionally, then Rashmi Gupta is the person who is violating the Constitution. She's precluding First Amendment free speech, and she's probably violating the Texas election code as well. It's a sad day when she tries to turn it around and blame little old me for the fact that I'm bringing signs into compliance, when in fact what she's doing is she's violating the most basic right that we have as American citizens. You know, we all need to stand up and we need to fight for what's right. We need to fight for what's freedom. And you know what? As long as I have a living breath, I will do that. Thank you all for watching. Y'all have a great day. Please remember to get out and vote by November the 5th. Early voting ends on November the 1st. But you can vote on Election Day, which is November the 5th. Vote no as to both CISD bond propositions. And please also vote for Proposition 4, which will end the state income tax in the state of Texas forever. Y'all have a great day. So if you would, let's get Bill to splice all that.
Think you'll do it?
Yeah, I think we'll do it. He's all right.
Walter West wants you to sprawl on the hood. He's like, you need to sprawl on the Tahoe. Ginger, is there something you'd like to say to Eric?
You know, we need to get to the office. I'm going to tell these guys that if they need to talk to us, to the office.
Okay. The hammer's going to work. Show's over. He's seeing if they're gonna arrest him before he can go off and get some work done. They just don't know what to do about all this, do they? What do we do with him? The mirror off the Tahoe. Walt, don't encourage him. It's bad enough. Where are you, Ginger?
And so let me and so what I did when I put the signs up is I always put them as close as possible to the curb right here so that no one else can cover my sign. So when I saw that the signs, hey Jeannie, how are you? When I saw that the signs were moved back, and then also Ms. Gupta is the main person who what she does is she puts the signs right in front of ours. So, and I'm not going to tolerate that. That's a violation. Actually, if you go to chapter
Violating voters' rights.
right, yeah. And so if you go to chapter 255 of the election code, it's a direct violation.
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
Okay. But so do you want my ad?
I mean, it's good.
You good? Okay. But
He's
I'm
leaving
Eric,
off the
y'all.
pro-
Like I'm
He's
usually
leaving off
fine.
the property. I mean, it was a dispute between citizens over the signs. I mean, there was no actual infraction that actually occurred,
Other than what Gupta did.
disagreement with one another.
Awesome. Thank you.
Will you be coming back here today?
I might. I doubt it. I really have. I'm going to Austin tomorrow. Actually, I'm having lunch with the governor, and so I'm okay. But if y'all need me, Grant Henderson, Tim Holyfield, Billy Jordan, they all know where to find me. Okay? Y'all have a good day. Ms. Gupta, you have fun. Okay? Good luck.
I don't need any more encouragement. You have truly showed your colors, Eric. I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you. All right, y'all take it easy. Mr. Words, thanks for being in the video. Hey, thank you for videoing us. That's cool. Y'all have a good day. Bye, everybody. Okay.
Aw,
Hey, Jeff,
they're
thank
so
you.
sad.
And help me when we get back. Come over here.
Okay.
But when it comes to citizens, they have the right to video. Just like they can, anyone can video us. We have to be objective about it.
They're laughing and they think it's funny. Why are they not doing it? I have signs already there from Thursday, Friday,
Oh,
Saturday.
I'm right.
And I have pictures. I have pictures. So if they want to come to
Yeah, no.
I have a problem.
That's good to see.
They can put anywhere
Okay, take care.
anywhere. I'm not
Okay, I will.
But if you put it in front of me and you want to intimidate me and you want to harass me, that is not
Watch out. That was his same argument about having a sign placed in front of his sign.
No, he came much later. So he thinks he's going to come and dictate and put it in front of us. We've been here 1 week.
I understand.
So that is not right.
When it comes to that kind of stuff, I mean, we don't have really no control of that. I mean, y'all as citizens,
But what about when they are intimidated? Like I feel intimidated coming here, but he's following me.
That I'm terrorist?
Yeah, they called her a terrorist the other day. No, that is hate speech. Calling someone a terrorist.
You got to be impartial. Because if I was to call the district attorney, hey, there's this individual that comes here and he's biased about this particular candidate or who they're running for, and he's calling them terrorists.
He said that she was a Muslim and that she was a terrorist. That's hate speech.
Well, let's not even talk about
Okay.
They're not able to help the new part of it.
I mean, I can come here and try to do the best that I can, but
Which is
taking all the
Okay,
information.
I had a question. Is there any way that I could post it or even just like
We can do, we can put a word out to our actual legislation and let them know that during the times that we're having our election,
There's already been, we've already had those before.
yeah, I saw them this morning, but nothing was happening until they showed up. Everything was fine until they showed up.
and
Down to call the service.
and short staff. So,
I know, I get it, and they know that. So
Hey, rush me.
okay.
normally we'll have like 10 to 15 officers on the streets. Today we have like 7.
And I know you guys have
But thank you for coming for whatever.
I'm sorry we couldn't do much.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's annoying. He knows his thing. He's also been convicted. So,
my bad. Okay, all right.
They're going down. Also, if you look at people on top of it, they already know what they're going to do.
You'd be surprised. Yeah. A lot of people don't know. I had a woman here this morning with 3 little kids.
I'm sorry we couldn't do much more than that. But like I said, from the front of the wall, we can have more.
Yeah.
More officers. But like I said, it comes down to call the service. We know we have 10 to 15 deputies. Today we have 7 or 8. And we're very call responsive.
Okay. I think the hoopla's over.
This lady in white.
We're going back to business. Democrats are very sad that Eric didn't get arrested. It's nice that she announced. Never mind. Bye.